Meow. Meow. Someone's got to let me know if they can hear me. I think OBS is saying that it hears me now. Oh, excellent. Okay. I downloaded this voice mod thing and it threw everything sideways. Oh my gosh, here, check this out. I just turned it on. This one is called Magic Chords. Assuming it's working. I guess this is a good way to test if it's working for future use. I'm a robot. A singing robot. This one says spirit. I don't know what that means, but now all I'm thinking about is supernatural, because that's what I was thinking. Also, I'm sorry to future people who may check this out. And then, this is making background noises. I think it is. Okay, I turned that off. I sound like I'm in the Magnus archives. Ooh. I can't wait to hear what that sounds like later. That's awesome. I don't have the full paid pro version. Water. But I might get it for Dungeons and Dragons and also funsies purposes. Anyway, so I'm so terrified about how the new episode is just like normal length. It's like a nice 30 minutes. Just a nice, good, digestible chunk. Is it turned off now? I think I turned it off. Sure, if you haven't listened to it yet? Oh, shoot. I hope I don't block out anything for you. I know Ari has listened and said good things. Very few things. But I was a high number praise. This isn't even the file I'm going to work on. Zoom out. I haven't worked on this file in so long. What the heck frame was I on? The worst part about this is that the perspective for the table freaking changes because I'm a fool. But hey, no one's paying me to do this. Well, some people are paying me some money to watch me do it. And I love them with my heart. Ow, what are you doing? Oh, what are you doing? There's still some food in your bowl. Is that what you want? You just had a whole ton of food. Owl's being funny. She's adorable. What? Catching up on comments. Okay. I'm reading a message from work and then I'm going in. Just people being silly. Okay. It sure was a podcast. Let's find out. Let's hear how much of a podcast. My volume is turned way up. I don't know how this is gonna.
Hi everyone. Alex here with a couple of words ahead
Hi,
of
Alex.
this, the final episode of the Magnus Archives. Firstly, we wanted to take a moment to thank everyone who helped us.
Sorry, I had no fanfare for that.
Cast, crew, volunteers, fans, and friends we've had working with us over the years.
I'm not
Making something on this scale is only ever possible when a huge
big
number of
YouTuber
dedicated people work
with
together.
intros.
And we never could have made it all the way to episode 200 without everyone involved. So thank you. Secondly, we wanted to thank you, the listener.
Aw.
If you're hearing this, then you have probably listened to a lot of the Magnus archives.
I have.
It has been an honour coming on this journey with you.
Aww.
And we hope you'll stick around and join us on other shows across the
No,
archive
you!
network. Thirdly, you may be wondering what happens with Magnus now. Well, no need to panic. We still have a whole roster of post-season content to come out via our normal release schedule, along with additional Patreon content and other things besides. Not only that, but from 5 PM GMT Thursday, 25th of March,
it's been a hot minute since I worked on this.
That's pretty much right now if you're listening to this at release. We are going to be streaming a little digital shindig as some cast and crew drop by to celebrate the end of the show.
A digital
so be sure to check
shindig?
that out at twitch.tv.
Freaking already drawing his hair wrong.
That's all for now. Thank you so much from everyone at Rusty Quill.
Thank you,
I
Alex.
hope you enjoy the final installment of the Magnus Archives.
I hope you enjoyed making it. I'll try to shut up more. Can you guys all hear this okay? When I'm not speaking? I have it sitting like right next to my tablet.
Rusty Quill presents the Magnus Archives. Episode 200. Last Words.
Okay, Brad. I hate that there's a no owl! She stepped on the Blair! Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I yelled. It's okay. We're fine. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm gonna lock my phone, though.
Episode 200.
It's okay, buddy. I'm sorry. I love you. There might be the sound of her playing with a toy in the background. I'm sorry, but I love my cat and her enjoyment more than anything. I love her so much. She's so soft. Okay, I'm done. Oh, okay, all the nervousness just hit me at once. Holy crud.
To make her hate herself. Jonah Magnus. Cease, Watcher. You know why I am here. Release it.
Oh, shoot. It's okay, buddy. Oh, shoot.
Jonah Magnus.
We get to talk to him? Holy crap!
Is that you?
Holy crap. Holy crap.
I was having the most wonderful dream.
Of course you were, you asshole.
What's going on? Where?
Shing.
I see. It's over. Is it? Yes.
Martin has a
Yes, I
knife.
suppose it must be.
I assume Martin's here. Weird he's not saying
Where's
anything.
Martin?
Huh?
I rather thought he'd be the one to do the deed.
John's doing something stupid.
See? Going it alone, are we?
Mm.
Probably for the best.
Mm.
Empathy only holds you back in the end.
Mm.
You failed. Have I? Immortality. It's impossible. Even without me, nothing escapes entropy. Not forever. Not even fear. Yes. Pity. I suppose I always knew that, deep down. But it was wonderful while it lasted.
When he closed the door.
I've seen more than I could have lived in 1,000 lifetimes, and every moment was shut up. It ends now. All of it. I am going to take this world that you used me to create, and I am going to burn it
out. It's the only way.
Is that freaking season 1 music?
I'm going to leave it a barren, lifeless void, cold and unafraid, and then finally, when everyone's gone and I am all that's left, I will have the satisfaction of knowing they'll be leaving these things that you serve trapped and starving in their own private hell. That we serve. Not for much longer. I wonder if they're even capable of fearing their own ends. I look forward to finding out.
Look, John, as fun as all this melodrama is, enough is enough.
Fun.
We both know that you don't have it.
He does enjoy melodrama. Oh
That
boy.
was for Sasha.
Holy crap.
John, wait.
For Tim.
Please, John.
For Gertrude. And all the others. Please, John. I don't want to die.
No, of course you don't.
Neither did they. But no one escapes at the end.
Holy crud. Holy crud. Holy crud. Holy crud. If anyone deserves that. I'll open the door. And then they sit at the production table and ask, now how do we make this sound?
It is not real, but still it comes falling to the pitch black
Holy crud. Did he take control of it?
Mr. Magnus, sir, is everything...
Oh, Rosie, shoot! I forgot about Rosie.
Here they go.
I'm sorry, Mr. Sims, but I was...
You are dismissed.
Oh, shoot.
Right. Yes, of course. Sir. Thank you.
Rosie! How's that noise?
Once upon a time,
Oh.
there was fear.
Of course, we're still getting one! Holy crap!
Primal fear.
Holy crap!
A fear of blood and pounding feet. A fear of that sudden burst of pain, and then nothing. And that fear was nothing. Went nowhere. Knew not what it was. Then it became, or perhaps it always was and simply entered. But fear was here and true and was itself, and it hungered. It wished to know more. It wished to feel more. It wished to be more. And to those things that hurried through the grass, that shivered through the night in their burrows and their caves because they knew the dark held flashing talons and shining eyes, they fed the fear. It was blunt and it was simple, but still it was solid enough to satisfy. The thing that was fear was sated and content. Then came minds that knew it differently. They grew slowly over the millennia. Inch by inch they found new things to dread. The fear of their own end, of the things that lived in the darkness,
The sound design of
became
this
a fear
podcast is
of
so good.
darkness itself. And as they grew to know what it is that they saw, to give it names and struggle at learning, so too did they learn to fear that their eyes might deceive them or show them too much. And as they learned to know their friends and kin, so
This is a
too
freaking,
did they learn to fear the unknown figure,
genealogy's not the word.
of the stranger, and the silence when they were alone,
What do you call the, like,
and when they found
evolutionary
fire,
family tree?
bright ignition of hope and progress. The thing that was fear gorged itself on a newfound terror once again. And as these tiny, strange minds grew and learned, they did something new. They began to take their thoughts, their instincts, and their horrors, and they crystallized them.
Okay, now
They
this
gave them sound and form.
this is what you
to
frame
share them.
your time travel at you with.
And as they did, the thing that was fear felt itself begin to tear, to crack and fracture along 1,000 unseen fault lines. It bled and warped and multiplied and could no longer see itself as once it did. It could never be whole again. But within these forms were freedoms, new and wonderful dreads to push and explore, new muscles to flex. The joy of oozing, crawling pestilence as minds distrusted their own corrupted bodies. The satisfaction of surrounding them, suffocating them, reaching down into them and drinking in their panic as breath failed them. And as they grew to learn their place within the world, the pathetic meagerness of their own existence, they could not spin a story rich or grand enough to fully hide their own awful insignificance, lost and alone in the terrible greatness of the universe. And by the time these minds had reached a point of intricacy to lie and scheme and puppet one another, they had also learned to conceive of war. And as
The drums
things
is
that
cool
were fear
touch.
hovered at the edge of the world, the flowing horror of these minds nourished them, swelling some and withering others, pushing and pulling the shattered, swirling mass of terror into ever newer and undiscovered forms. And something else began to happen. Some minds did not simply recoil from them and feed them. Some seemed almost to call them, to court them, to hunger for them in return. Minds that saw the faces of the things that were fear and were compelled, as much as they were repulsed.
The monster
Whether or not
effers.
they knew what it was they did,
I don't say that
they
word, I'm
called
sorry.
out, and they were answered. Time is different for fear, and it cannot be said exactly who was the first to open themselves and be filled with the power of terror. A hermit, huddled in a pitch-black cave through winter, who emerged and brought the depth of night with him wherever he trod. A pestilent chieftain, who found her breath sloughed from her body and rotted whatever it touched. A warrior, driven from their village, who found their face smooth and shifting as the sands of their home. Which came first does not matter. The unseen gap was bridged, and the thin veil between the world that was and the things that were fear had been torn, ever so slightly. And with this tear they grew stronger, bolder, pouring themselves into the world and creating monsters. Long things that wore you like a suit, smiling things that stripped you from your bones, unseen things that watched and watched and watched and never left you. And with each new creation, each new servant, the fears reached further and fed the things that made them. And with this newfound power came greed, the hunger for more, the unformed, unfocused, but impossibly huge
People-
desire to exist.
Have people drawn a new
To
monster
join
form
the
for John
bodies
yet?
that gave them shape and purpose, and finally drink their fill till they were one and the same.
I feel like that's a foolish
They
question.
had no concept of how, or when, or even why. But they
I looked at the
needed
comments
it.
in half a minute.
They needed it.
Taxonomy,
So
that's the word.
things that were fear began to sing, to draw ever more multitudes to them, to shape them and push them and beg them for freedom, for existence. But though they jostled and pushed and fought to emerge, they could not. They could not conceive of what or where they were beyond the words and images the minds below could give them.
Oh.
But there was one, the part that some would call the spider, that had been given a gift beyond all its brethren. The minds that
I'm gonna have to digest this for like 3 days.
of connections and consequences, and over time these suspicions became threats, then webs, then nerves that granted the spider, the mother of puppets, the hidden machination,
There it is.
a mind of its own, to plot and plan and draw its own connections, its own conclusions. Wheels within wheels within wheels. It would not, could not tell its other parts, for were they even able to understand such things which they could not? To trust, to share in such a way ran counter to its very essence. And so it drew its plan to escape not only this ephemeral cage of non-existence, but even the very reality into which they might break.
Oh my gosh, the web is the edgy younger sibling.
Its fool, the great eye, the most unwise of all the fragments, forever seeking and consuming
Roast it.
knowledge that it could not comprehend.
Roast Mr. Eyeball, roast him!
Played and twisted, and through the eye brought about a new world, a wide and unending vista of terror and agony, and the place from which it might spread, and spin another web far grander than anything conceived of in the minds that birthed it. Finally, it would find its escape, and with it, apotheosis.
That's a big word. I have to Google.
No, it won't. It has only found its end.
Is that Martin?
John?
Yeah, I heard the door.
Martin, what are you doing here?
Oh, thank God. Just stop what you're about to do, okay? I know that you think that... Hey. What's that?
Lias. Jonah Magnus.
He's...
I'm sorry, Martin.
No. This... You can't.
No, I'm upset.
I am.
Why?
You know why? I can't let them out. I can't. Not again.
Oh, what have you done, John?
Go tell the others. It's over.
No, you don't understand.
What?
I'm sorry, John. I'm so sorry. I
Oh, they were gonna do it without him.
And I knew that you couldn't help yourself. You never could. I knew you'd lied to me, that you were going in alone.
Martin,
Shoot.
what did you do?
I told them to go early.
Oh,
Do it straight away, and I keep you talking.
Oh, does he have to kill John?
I didn't think you'd go through with it, not without me. I can't believe you'd do this, that you'd leave me like this. You swore to me. You bastard.
Martin, I'm still here.
Are you? How much of you is even left now?
It's still me, Martin. I'm still here.
How would you even know?
I'm sorry, Martin, I am, but it's done. You can hate me, you can scream at me, but it won't change anything. I had to do this. And you promise?
Don't you dare say that. Don't you dare.
I'm sorry. We can still be together. Here. Until it's over.
You're not listening. You never listen. They are down there buying those things and lighting it right now.
It's fine, Martin. I'll call off the servitors. They can't light it if they don't have...
Georgie took the lighter.
Wait up. Oh. Oh no.
Yeah. Oh. Holy crud. I'm just gonna make a new thing here, just so I can be upset.
I can't. Martin, I can't. Please. God damn it, John. I can withstand it. I just don't. Oh, come on, John. Come on. No. I can feel the pull, the weapon, the tapes once. No. I won't let it. For God's sake, John, move! I can't. Martin, get out of here. What's going to be left of me after this? You can't see that. No! I can't protect
There's gonna be some sick art of it, though.
Leaving you trapped here, killing the world while I watch.
If you stay, you'll die.
Then I'll die.
No. Martin, please. I can't lose you. Not like this.
Tom. Hey, where you go, I go.
That's the deal. Okay.
That's a squeaky noise. I hate that.
The knife's just there. Let them go.
I'm not going to kill you.
Cut the tether. Send them away. Maybe we both die. Probably.
Probably.
But maybe not. Maybe everything works out.
Here, they get to go to another
End up
universe.
somewhere else.
Together.
All your coffee shop AUs.
One way or another.
Canon now. There's not enough. Oh no. Could have just.
Don't think I can.
It has to be you. The eye won't let me do it.
Are you sure about this?
No. But I love you.
I love you too.
Was that a smooch noise? They did the smooch noise! I'm fine. I'm fine. Like, what does the world look like after that?
Huh.
An apt response.
Still works.
You found something?
Just one of the old tape recorders.
God. Tough little bastards, aren't they?
Yep. No luck?
No, still no sign of them.
No bodies though. It's a good sign, maybe.
Maybe.
Just.
Maybe it's time to accept that they're gone. And honestly, it's probably for the best. I mean, I just don't think people would exactly be understanding. You remember what happened when they found Simon Fairchild?
Oh.
Yeah. And he's not just some powerless, left-behind avatar. No, we're talking about the archivist.
Yeah, okay, you made your point. It would just be nice to know for sure.
All we can do is hope.
Suppose.
We should go. It'll be dark soon and we still need batteries for the night lights.
And I'm sure Rosie's keen for us to take the Admiral back off her hands.
She's alright.
The Admiral's okay.
Thank God for tin tuna.
The Admiral's okay. Isn't that all that really mattered? It's not. It's
What do you
not.
want me to do with this?
Leave it. We're done with tapes.
Want me to smash it?
I think we can probably just turn it off.
Okay.
That feels apt somehow. Gotta just end it with a click. Gotta be that click noise.
If anyone's listening. Goodbye.
Bye.
I'm sorry, and good luck.
Aw. That felt really fitting, honestly, I guess. Like,
The Magnus Archives is a podcast distributed
any
by
sort
Rusty
of,
Quill.
like,
Licensed
overly
under Creative Commons Attribution, non-commercial, share alike.
huge thing. I mean,
License. Today's episode was written by Jonathan Sims, produced by Laurie.
like, I guess I'm a little sad that, like,
It featured Jonathan Sims as the archivist,
I was gonna say, I guess I'm a little sad that they didn't get, like, full goodbyes for,
Alexander J. Newton as Martin,
like, John and Martin with Georgie and Basira and stuff, but
King, and Sasha Sierra.
they, like, kind of already did those in different scenes.
Subscribe, buy merchandise, or join our Patreon.
And I feel like, also, there was no universe in which these characters didn't do
Rusty Quill. This is
exactly what that was.
via mail
Like,
at rustyquill.com. Join our
I-
community on Discord via
I feel like that, I liked that ending. I felt like that was a really good ending. The emotion's gonna hit me harder later.
Thanks for listening.
I'm gonna have to sit here and listen through the Patreon names because I love. So every once in a while, there's like a real whack one.
Thanks to our patrons. Eddie Ryan, Nihon, Anna Kiselevich, Jade Rose Fulford, Andrea Jones,
I gotta go back through your comments.
H. Fichtenberg, Eric Magnuson, Kyle Jet Peterson, Stripey Tail, C. Porter, Number 9.
Oh, you've listened to this episode 3 times? Oh my gosh, I'm sorry.
Patron who has ever supported us.
They didn't guess noise.
We really
Ugh.
appreciate your support.
The Admiral's okay. Dude, Simon. Dude.
Looking for a new
I like how they gave. I didn't listen to any of those Patreon names just now. I like how they gave just enough information that says that, like, yeah, people know what happened, but also there was enough background noise that, like, the world wasn't destroyed. Like, they were okay. I mean, John and Martin weren't really okay. You know, Martin's not okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah. I don't know what commentary to give. Just gonna sit here and draw the boys, I guess. I don't really know what expressions to give them. Or where to put John's arm. What have I done here? I made them look too young because I've been drawing middle schoolers. Look at this excellent middle schooler. He has spiky hair and weather powers and a sense of justice. I am honestly alarmed at how quickly I just drew this. I can't even draw my own characters that fast. Hold on, give him the chapter 5 outfit. So I just like binged that yesterday. Put the little straw hole in it. Is that on that side of the jacket or was it the other? It was a vest. Give him a little. Which way does the thumb go? You never stop asking which way the thumb goes. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I gotta have to listen to that like 4 more times to really process my feelings. Oh gosh, this scrolled fast. Wherever they are, John and Martin are together. Don't bring Isaac here. He doesn't deserve this universe. He doesn't. Gosh. Okay, so they were. I already forget who made the point of if John had survived in that universe, how long he might have survived there would have been up for question, especially if like he effectively would have been disabled at that point, because of how much of him was left as being human. They would have had to find somewhere willing to give him, like, if he needed like more constant medical help or attention of any kind, then it probably would have been hard just to find someone willing to give him that. Goodness, there's just layers. I want John's arm to be over here, but I don't know how shoulders work. Shoulders. I was gonna just like probably like, okay, I'm done, and then just go watch some Star Wars playthrough with my sister. Now I'm sitting here scribbling, and I'm like, how fast can I draw my own OC? I always draw him so sad. He's just an anxious boy. I need to draw him happier more often. I need to draw. I'm already doing his hair wrong. To draw my own comic more often, so that I can have more than like 3 pages of it done. Mikey. Freckle, 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 freckle. No, it's not Oscar Klein. I made Mikey first. I made Mikey before Deku as well. I love him. He is my boy. It's my son. Anyway. Okay, so that was Melanie. I never drew shoulders, so shut up. When I was a real baby artist, I never wanted to draw feet. And so, no matter where they were on the page, I would just shoot their legs off of it. They could be up here. And I'd be like, nah, son, I don't want to draw their feet. Like, it wasn't that dramatic, but it was not great. And I used to forget eyebrows all the time. But we all learn. John might have gotten torn apart by a mob within the hour. Yeah. Oscar is a ripoff from Mike. Exactly. You get me. I can draw shoulders now, though. I was gonna crack open a charcoal style drawing that I'm working on. Oh, it's still open, actually. Well, it's a different thing. But I actually can't see the shoulders in this. And I need to work on the... Look how great the head is. The head's great. I'm just going to draw a dumb joke. I'm still going to draw a dumb joke. Coming later. Hold on. You just started listening to TMA yesterday? And now it's... How fast? Good lord. Have you had any nightmares? Are you okay? I've binged things before. I binged Hunter x Hunter really hard, and that's like 140 episodes of anime. So I'm not really one to talk, I guess. Could just draw them with socks. Don't mention socks because I heard an advertisement on a podcast the other day for a socks company that said that this joke is for Sherb and Sherb only, that they put a little L and a little R on the socks. So you know which one is left. And we're like, this sock company just making the bold statement that socks belong on a left or a right foot. It's bold of you to assume that socks have a foot preference. This joke is for like 7 people total. Anyway, I think it depends on the pair of socks, if I'm being totally honest, to whether socks have a preference of foot. I guess I'm just going to work on this while I'm rambling. And some socks do, some socks don't have to. If you swap them between feet enough, then you can save your sock from the horrible fate of shaping to a particular foot, and then it gets a hole in it on the big toe. If you're like me, I guess, and you have rather large big toes. I mean, they're not huge. I actually really like my feet. That's a weird thing. Anyway, that's enough about feet. I'm drawing Dungeons and Daddies again. Remember when I didn't draw shoulders? When shoulders are weak. Yeah. But okay, you swap them between feet because when they come out of the package, they don't have a preference. It's just a sock. But then if you wear it on a foot long enough, it gains a preference. But sometimes they can oh, TMA D and Dad's. Oh, they could be the. Yes. Okay. Aria, I have to draw for that now. I need it. Okay. There's going to be a 10-second lag between me asking this question and getting an answer at least. But is it okay if should we like make a can we you me we words make a post thing, or I'll draw a dumb comic of them popping through where's that other new file? popping through the hole like, oh, you need an eldritch librarian. You gonna take that spot? We heard there's a job opening. Oh my gosh, do you know what this means since John got a super monster form? Means he can keep the super monster form, maybe. How many eyes does he want? It's not how many eyes does he have. It's how many eyes does he want. John gets to have good things in this world. In this universe. The Magnus Archives made itself into the most insane version of crossover fodder. Because they literally said, we're just going to dump our main couple through a hole in the world, and they're going to pop out shrug somewhere. I'm going to pull back up the... Okay. Ari, your thing for give the boy all the eyeballs he wants was, like, flagged for review, and I had to approve it. What was that? Okay, so the idea is that, yeah, okay, so the idea for this, I can't remember which one of us first dropped this thought, so I'm gonna be ambiguous because I don't want it to be falsely attributed to my original brainworm, if it wasn't. But basically, in Dungeons and Daddies, say they defeat the Eldritch Library monster, and then there's just an opening for an Eldritch Librarian, and then you can just have John pop through the portal like, hey, we heard you have an opening. You gonna take that? Can I take that? And then John and Martin just become the new traveling library in the Dungeons and Daddies universe. This is before. This is while Henry has his classes. Spoilers for the new Dungeons and Daddies. Oh yeah, I drew my season 5 John with a scarf. I don't really know why. Oh, face the whole scars. That's what I'm forgetting. He's got a million little scars. Just a sign appears. It says help wanted. Rich librarian. I don't know why I did a random lowercase I in there. Just a very confused Henry who doesn't know that he's an avatar for an eldritch chaos monster that could unravel the fabric of the universe. He's just the dad standing there in socks and Birkenstocks. Wait, beard. That's what's wrong. Okay. This is my silly for the day. Burp. So much trauma for John to eat. just monster. It's a world where he could they go to no, that's terrible. Those are kids. They go to Bullywugs, and Martin can have the chicken fingers, and John can have the No, that's terrible. Pretend I never said that, but don't. It's a little funny. It's not. It's not. I'm broken. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk and my TED Cry. Sometimes you gotta just get all these feelings out. Sometimes you can't just draw a million pictures of, oh my gosh, are the transcripts out for that? I need to see how the transcript with a side of fries. I need to see episode 200 transcripts. I need to see how they transcribed Jonah getting murderized, because I'm a transcriber now and I'm invested. Do. Extended sounds of choking and gurgling death rattle is how they did it. I love whoever transcribes the Magnus Archives. They're great. They're excellent. Dungeons and Daddies can't get their transcripts up the same day because they pretty much finish the episode the day that it comes out, and it takes more time than that. I actually don't have the thing for that yet. I need to email someone today. I'm not really worried about talking about it here. Maybe I should be. Anyway. My earbuds are caught up, and I'm very curious on your intel. Oh, the community manager. Neat. Oh, rad. Oh, he was in some of the Q&A episodes, right? He has a very distinct way of talking. Okay, I'm gonna finish drawing this goof on screen. And then we'll call it good. And I can start just texting people frantically and also re-listening to that episode. Or at least certain bits of it. I think we all know which bits. I got this new pencil. I really like it. Feels real good. I realize now that I want to draw the faces before I write the punchlines. Do 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 do. Thank you, Alex. When I went to do designs for the Dungeons and Daddies characters, I wanted to try leaning into something more cartoony, like shape-based, like let myself kind of go wild with body types and shapes and stuff, specifically because I didn't want to just... I know it's something I need to work on, and I felt like Daryl in particular needed to be a big round dude. And I still don't feel super satisfied with how I draw Daryl. I think that's probably why I don't draw him much. But it gave me this weird freedom to do this thing with Ron that now I don't know how I would draw him any other way. I know that I'd have like a few, there's like a couple shots in that one animatic where you can see his eyes behind his glasses, but I don't know that I would ever draw him just entirely without his glasses. It wouldn't feel right. And having these like massive, like simultaneously super expressive and not at all expressive eyes on Ron just feels right to me, because he is simultaneously incredibly expressive and not at all expressive. You're like, you know everything and nothing. And therefore you know nothing. He's just a small man trying his best. And I love him for that. Do 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 do. Oh, I was forgetting something on him. Give him his little woven necklace choker thing. I can tell I just spent several days binging Paranatural again, because I suddenly care less about anatomy, proper structure. I did this wrong. There we go. Okay, now I can write the punchline. Let's give us some line. I've been so quiet. I got in the zone. Meow. Whoa! What's up, buddy? Have I been in my room too long? Just looking out for Mama. Yeah. Okay, this is my dumb thing. My other dumb thing. Ta-da! I should post this somewhere. And I should go eat some food and drink some water. You have to eat dinner. I need to make myself eat dinner. We all need to eat food. I think it was fun too. I'm glad. I love you all. I just realized you're maybe staring at the very faded sketch from this thing in the background. I'll just get rid of that now. I'm very sorry. Yeah. I'm glad that you came here live, Alex, and I'm sorry if I know you on another platform and just don't recognize your YouTube thing. And if I don't know you, hello. I'm glad you were here. It was good to have you, and it was fun to have people here and to do this with other people. And now I'm rambling a lot. I'm not a YouTuber person who has a cool outro. So I guess, well, thank you for lurking. I had fun with your lurking, and it was nice to meet you. I don't have a cool outro, so I guess go eat dinner, or if you're in another part of the world that's not dinner time, it's dinner somewhere else. So go eat dinner and drink some water and have a great day. I love you very much, and yeah. Bye.